Hey y'all, welcome to my channel or welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Liliana Joy, and on this channel I focus on body care, especially Bath and Body Works, but also lifestyle here and there. So for today's video, it's going to be a very exciting video. We're going to be doing my top 15 spring Bath and Body Works fragrances. So if that sounds interesting, then you guys keep on watching. So as I said in today's video, we're going to be doing my top 15 spring Bath and Body Works fragrances, you guys. I have been putting off filming this for so long, and I'm finally sitting down and doing it. If you hear purring, y'all, I'll go ahead and put a timestamp to skip to if you just want to skip to the fragrances, but I'm gonna go ahead and go over a little bit of a life update. I somehow got a cat. Temporarily got a cat. I named her Calypso. Here she is. She's very cuddly, very sweet. So let's just go and talk about it. Okay, I'm gonna put it back down. Okay, so basically today I'm filming this on April 2nd, which is really late. I know you guys. I'm filming this on April 2nd, so today's Tuesday. So on Saturday, she was in my front yard and she was just spending the whole entire day just out there, and my brother and my father were out there and she was spending the whole entire day with them, right? And it was like really cold this past weekend and really rainy, and I've noticed her around before, and I always thought that she was my neighbor's cat. And so on Saturday, my dad was spraying weed killer on weeds, and she kept trying to eat it. So he told me to go take it over to the neighbor and have her put it away for a little bit so he could finish doing it without, the cat trying to eat the poison. So I did that, and I took the cat over to the neighbor, and the neighbor was like, "Oh, that's not my cat." I'm like, "Oh, okay, so whose cat is that?" And she's like, "I have no idea." So she put a little, sign on the mailbox to see whose cat it was. There's no response yet, and it's been a few days. So she's kind of just like my temporary cat. It's really weird. It's happened so fast, you guys. So Sunday, my parents bought cat food for her. So now we're feeding her, and then it's been really rainy and cold, so I let her sleep in my room tonight, you guys. And I'm filming this in the morning because I just couldn't go to sleep because this is the first time I'm letting her sleep in my room. And I don't know if you guys know, but I'm a dog person. I love dogs. I'm a dog person. I've never had a cat before, ever. And so this is really weird having her in my room. She's very clingy and cuddly. And I am someone who cannot sleep with other animals in my bed because they always are super clingy to me. And I'm a really rough sleeper. I'll move around really hard. So she's very clingy and cuddly, and it's really hard to sleep with her in the bed, so I just couldn't go to sleep. And so I'm just up filming and stuff because I have nothing else to do. She's literally right now laying in my lap as I'm speaking. So yeah, so I nicknamed her Calypso for now. I don't know what's gonna happen. I mean, if she's someone's pet, she's obviously gonna go back to them, and if she's not, I don't know. I don't know. It's been a rough night, you guys. I just don't know what to do. I have 3 dogs, if you guys do not know, and they do not like cats. So I brought her in when they went to sleep in my mom's room, and I brought her in through my window. Yeah, through my window. And by the way, I did this with parent permission, by the way. I didn't just do this just because. I did this with their permission. Brought her in through my window, put a box of books by my door in case the dogs wake up in the middle of the night and try to come in. Just because it's cold out there and it's raining. And even though she is technically an outside cat, I feel bad. I feel really bad. I have a really bad thing with animals where I just feel really bad. So now she's here. And so it's just really hard. This night's just been really hard. And I honestly don't think I want her to sleep in my room ever again. Because it's just so hard with her in here. And I have a really bad fear of her tearing stuff up. So I literally put all of my paintings away in my closet. I put them all in my closet. I put a blanket over my bed so she wouldn't scratch on it. I put a towel over my shoes on the floor so she wouldn't, try to get to them. And I don't know what else to do. I also turned off my wax warmer so she wouldn't try and play with the wax because I don't know what cats do because I've never had a cat. So I'm just really nervous. So if you guys have any cats, and if you guys have a body care collection or anything like that, let me know what you guys do to keep them away from it, because as you guys know, I have a really big body care shelf and she's been trying to climb up on it, and it's just been rough, you guys. So I don't know. I don't think I want her to sleep in my room anymore. This is probably going to be the only time it happens, and I feel really, really bad not letting her do it again, but I just cannot deal with her being in my room. Like, the anxiety that I'm having right now of her being in my room is literally insane. Like, I was so scared to even go to sleep because I was scared of how my room would look up, how my room would look when I woke up. So I think if she's no one's cat, then I kind of want to rehome her and give her to someone, because she's obviously a very cuddly people person needing cat. And I'm not even just saying this just because I feel like that she is. I know she is, you guys. She was meowing outside my window constantly. Like, and she keeps trying to come into my window and I just don't know what to do. So that's just like what's happened, you guys, and I don't know what to do. So if you guys have cats and if you guys have like body care collections, let me know. Like, give me some tips about how you keep them away from that kind of stuff and how you like make sure they don't destroy your stuff, because I've never had a cat before and I'm just really, really paranoid and scared. So yeah, anyways, let's just go ahead and get right into the products, which I haven't gotten right into. It's already been 6 minutes, but anyways, let's get right into the 15 cents for Bath and Body Works that are my favorite. As you guys know, spring is my favorite season for fragrance. I feel like spring is a very, very versatile season. It's just like you can wear almost anything in spring. You can wear gourmands, florals, fruities, perfumey scents. I feel like every other season you can only usually wear certain kinds of stuff if you're like a seasonal wearer like I am. Like, I cannot do certain scents in certain seasons. So for me, summertime is like my fruity kind of fragrance time. Fall is like fruity but kind of slightly getting a little bit more sweeter and gourmand, and then winter is my gourmand um season, and then spring is my all year, like any kind of scent kind of season. So anyways, I love spring, and that's why I have so many spring scents in my collection, because I just love spring. It's like my favorite season, not only for fragrance but also just because I love spring. I love flowers blooming, I love really, really pretty trees, like I love plants and stuff too. So let's just go ahead and get into this stuff. This is not ranked at all. This is just like jumbled up because it would just be too hard for me to do the ranking. So let's go ahead and get started with the first one. So the first one I want to talk about is Diamond of the Season from the Bridgerton collection, you guys. I love, love, love this collection. I fell in love with Bridgerton when it first came out, and I just love this one so, so much. The notes are sparkling peach, spring daffodil, and radiant jasmine. I definitely want to use this one more. I actually just got a backup set of this one. Oh, it smells so good. This is it is definitely a floral fruity scent, and I feel like it's a little bit more floral than it is fruity, but the fruitiness does pull in. Like, you can definitely smell the sweet peach. People say that it smells like candy rings to them, like peach rings to them, but I don't really smell that personally. I think it just smells like a pretty spring floral fruity scent. I mean, I don't think there's really much to it. It's a very casual, every kind of day scent. I think it definitely smells a little bit more vintage and a little bit more old. Like, it smells like it was made for like the Bridgerton movie, not movie, show, which it literally was. But it feels like it was made for that time period specifically, and so it's a little bit powdery, a little bit more mature, but it's really, really pretty. Like an everyday fruity floral spring scent. So that's why I really, really love it. I also love the packaging, and I also love Bridgerton. So that is Bridgerton's Diamond of the Season. The next one is actually from a more recent collection, Loyal to You. I actually wore this one today. The notes are sweet lemon blossom, orange flower, and vanilla marshmallow. Now, I wasn't a super big fan of Ice Lemon Pound Cake, which I liked it, but I didn't love it. But I definitely like this one a little bit more than that one. It's a little bit lighter. It's not as heavy as that one, because that one's a literal pound cake. But this one's a little bit lighter because it's more of a marshmallow scent than it is a cake scent. But it is sweet. It has a slight bit of like floral, almost freshness to it from the orange blossom, but it's not fresh at all. It's definitely a sweet lemon marshmallow scent. Very, very sweet, almost gourmand. It's very gourmand leaning. So if you don't like gourmand scents and you don't like super, super sweet scents, I would not recommend this one. But it is a really nice spring scent if you want a little something a little bit more sweet, if it's like one of those cold spring days. So that is Loyal to You. The next one is Sweet Pea. This is a classic. I love this one so, so much. The notes are sweet pea, watery pear, sheer freesia, luscious raspberry, and soft musk. So this one is perfect. I think this is my second bottle, I want to believe. It is a great everyday fruity floral kind of scent. It's very watery. Like, when it says watery pear. It definitely like has like this watery aspect to it. Like, I'm not just saying that because it's like in the nose, but also because it's like a very, like, it doesn't smell juicy. Like, it's not a juicy sweet pear. It definitely has like a wateriness to it, and I don't know how to describe it. Almost like a slight aquatic touch to this scent. The florals aren't sharp at all. It's very soft. All the notes in here are very soft and they mix together perfectly. It's just a great everyday fruity floral fragrance. It's slightly sweet but not super sweet. I would say it's a little bit more floral than it is fruity, but it's so great, you guys. Definitely recommend it. Sweet Pea. The next fragrance that I want to talk about is Paris Amour. This one in particular is from the Emily in Paris collection, but there's also another one that is from the collection that was supposed to be brought out in the summer for some reason. I have both actually. I have this one and the other one. The notes are French tulips, apple blossoms, sparkling pink champagne, sandalwood, and creamy musk. This one is another fruity floral that I absolutely love for every single day. This one's a little bit sweeter than Brightest Bloom, but I actually compare this one a lot to Brightest Bloom because they're both very, very floral scents. This is a very, very, very floral scent. There's definitely a creamy musk in here. Is this creamy musk? Yeah, a creamy musk in here. I wouldn't say it's super musky, but it definitely has a musk to it. And it's very, very floral heavy. Yes, there's like an apple blossom note in here, but it's not super sweet. It's a sweet floral, but not a sweet fruity kind of scent. I think it is pretty though. I definitely would recommend it if you are into florals. If you're not into florals, I don't think I would recommend it because it's a very floral scent. I think it's a little bit fresh too. So if you're not really into fresh scents either, again, I don't think I'd recommend it. But if you're into fresh, floral, slightly fruity, sweet scents, then I would definitely recommend this one. It's perfect for every single day. So that is Emily in Paris, Paris Amour. The next one, speaking of Brightest Bloom, is Brightest Bloom. And this one has notes of lily of the valley, jasmine, sambac, garden carnations, and fresh cedarwood. So this is a very, very, very floral fragrance. This one's floral to the max. Like, this is the most floral fragrance I have in my collection. Except for Moonlight Path. That one's very, very floral too. This is very floral with like a green touch to it. So it has like a green, almost like a stem kind of note. Like you're putting your nose into a fresh bouquet of flowers. And then it does have like a slight cedar woody note as well. If you're not into florals, you're not going to like this one at all. But if you are, I think that you would like this one, definitely. So that one's Brightest Bloom. Not much to say about that one other than like it's a perfumey floral scent. So that's Brightest Bloom. The next one is Water Lily Springs. This one is a perfect aquatic scent. Notes of dew-kissed lilies, crisp waters, and clean musk. Yeah, this one's just a very sweet floral aquatic. There's no fruitiness in here. It's just floral aquatic. Let me see. What are the notes again? There's like a slight hint of musk, but it's not super musky at all. I'm not really a big musk person, so I'm not like someone who gravitates towards musk scents at all. So if I say it's not musky, then I assume for everyone that it's not musky either. This one definitely leans more towards the sweet florals and the aquaticness. I feel like it almost has like a slightly salty note in here, but it's definitely mainly like a fresh water kind of vibe in here. I really love it. This is like my favorite aquatic scent so far. So that is Water Lily Springs. The next fragrance is Apple. This one has notes of apple, strawberry, and rain. So this is from that collection that was like a clean kind of collection, like a clean like lead ingredient. No, or was it like the simple collection that had like the steps? I'm not sure, but this is from the collection that had lavender and musk in it as well. Y'all, this one is so good. If you want a fruity scent, if you want like a body wash kind of fruity scent, this is your girl. This has no florals to it at all. This is a plain fruity scent with a tiny bit of like a wateriness to it. It almost smells like a smoothie to me, but not quite as sweet, like a little bit less sweet, but more fresh fruit. It's so good. Oh, it is so good. I also love this for layering. I think it layers really well with a lot of other spring scents. It adds like a fresh fruitiness to them, and I just love it. There's no perfuminess in this one at all. It's just a nice everyday, more fresh kind of fruit scent. So that is Apple. The next one is more of a new fragrance as well. This one is Strawberry Flirt. Notes of strawberry jam, vibrant poppy, and cotton candy musk. So from the notes, you would think this is a super sweet scent, but to me, it's actually not. It's more of like a muted strawberry. and the toned down, oh, I'm trying not to spray the cat, you guys. I don't want to spray the cat. Definitely more of a muted strawberry, very toned down, but it's slightly sweet too. There's definitely also a lot of poppy in here, but it's a sweet floral. It's not a sharp floral at all. And I think it mixes very, very well together. I don't think it's really easy to tell the notes apart if you don't have like a trained nose, which I don't have a trained nose. Like, I'm not saying that I have a trained nose, but I know a little bit more than like the average consumer because I do have a very extensive collection, I feel like, for a normal person. But yeah, I think it's a really, really pretty scent. It's more of a fresh strawberry, not a super, super sweet strawberry. And again, it's very muted, but it's also kind of perfumey as well. I think it's really, really pretty. A great everyday strawberry fragrance. I also love layering this one as well. Just the other day, I layered it with bourbon strawberry and vanilla and a strawberries lemonade from not Bodycology, Beloved. And I think this would also layer well with a lot of other strawberry scents. So that is Strawberry Flirt. The next one is one of my absolute favorites. This one is Night Blooming Jasmine. The notes are jasmine flower, white musk, and apple blossom. So this is a sweet, floral, fruity scent. Oh, so good. It's powdery, it's soft, it's sweet. It's not super sweet, but there's a slight sweetness in there from the apple blossom. And I feel like the jasmine here is also a kind of a sweet floral. It's so good. And it's powdery, like as I said, it's very powdery, very soft. Oh, it's just so pretty and soft and feminine, and I just love this one. This is a great everyday kind of scent as well, and I'm so sad that they haven't brought this back, you guys. Like, I'm holding on to like the last half of this bottle. Like I do not want to use it because I just love this one so much, but it's so good. If you can find this one on Mercari or, you know, anywhere, I definitely recommend picking this up. So that is Night Blooming Jasmine. And the next one, and one of my absolute favorites, is Bourbon Strawberry and Vanilla. This one has notes of bourbon, vanilla, garden strawberry, apricot nectar, pink jasmine, and white oak. So I feel like a lot of fruity scents that Bath & Body Works comes out with are candied fruity scents. This one is not that. This one is a fresh kind of strawberry kind of scent. Why do I keep saying kind of? This is a fresh strawberry scent with a smooth but muted bourbon vanilla note. It's not super strong. I feel like I smell more of the strawberry and the fruity notes than I do of the vanilla bourbon, but it's still kind of there. You definitely still get it, but it just adds like an extra bit of sweetness to this scent. But again, it's not a candied kind of scent. It's definitely a fresh strawberry, like fresh apricot nectar, not super candied or artificial smelling. And there's a little bit of a jasmine note and a little bit of an oak note as well. But it's so pretty. A great everyday fragrance as well. This one I have one more bottle left of, but I think I bought 3 bottles in the first place. So as you guys can tell, like, this is one of my absolute favorite scents. Definitely my favorite strawberry scent for sure. So that's bourbon, strawberry, and vanilla. The next one is actually one of my newer favorites. This one is Imperfect Beauty. Notes of sweet rhubarb, white florals, and radiant cashmere. So people have been comparing this to Poppy and also to Marc Jacobs Perfect. I used to have Poppy and it was one of my absolute favorite scents ever, you guys. Like, I think I still might have the bottle. I don't know. I put it into one of my Project Use It Ups before I moved, and then I moved and I don't know where it is. I either finished it up or have it still somewhere in a box laying somewhere. But it was my absolute favorite scent. It was a sweet pear scent with a fresh rhubarb, like a fresh sweet rhubarb note. I think it was actually sugared rhubarb, but it smelled like fresh kind of to me. But it's a very sweet kind of scent. Not candied at all, but just sweet. This one smells kind of similar to that because they both definitely have a strong rhubarb note. This one is so good. It's sweet, but it's not overdoing it. There's definitely a cashmere cozy note in there. And there's like a little bit of white florals, but not much. I feel like there's more of the rhubarb in the cashmere, but it's just so pretty. I compare this, I feel like this is like a fresh but sweet, almost slightly aquatic scent. I wouldn't say it's definitely aquatic, but there's like a bit of aquaticness to this. I'm not sure where it's coming from, but it's definitely in there for me. But it's just sweet, it's fresh, slightly clean but not laundry like, and it's just so pretty and perfect every day. I cannot wait to start wearing this one even more. I think I've worn it once with Candy Apple Cauldron, trying to create like a poppy kind of scent, but I definitely recommend picking this up if you can. So that is Imperfect Beauty. Y'all, we are getting down to the last couple of scents. So the next one is Tahiti Island Dream. Notes of fresh coconut water, sparkling mandarin, kiwi blossom, lush frangipani, and Tahitian vanilla musk. This one actually came out for summer, but For me, you guys, it's really hard for me to decipher between summer and spring scents. So I kind of just put them wherever I feel like they fit into me. I feel like this fits spring a lot because it's a little bit of a sweeter kind of fragrance. So this one for me, there's definitely a very strong Tahitian vanilla note in here for me. It's definitely a slightly tropical scent, but I don't think it's your everyday typical tropical scent. I think it's definitely a little bit more sweet and slightly powdery for some reason. There's definitely a coconut water note in here, but I don't really smell much mandarin. I get a lot of florals and a lot of the vanilla, but it's definitely like a tropical scent, but it's not super, super tropical. There's like, I don't know how to explain it, but it's definitely more of the Tahitian vanilla musk than anything. Um, and I just love it. I think it's definitely for me at least, I think it's definitely more perfect for spring because it's a little bit sweeter, and I feel like, oh, I cannot talk. I feel like you can go ahead and get away with sweeter scents during the spring. So that is Tahiti Island Dream. So the next one is one of my absolute favorites as well. This one is blackberry and basil, notes of fresh blackberry, pink pomelo, sweet basil, and jasmine petals. I was actually looking at on Mercari the other day, or eBay, for the scent, and I was gonna buy like a set of 5 for like $50, but I ended up not doing it, but I still want to. This smells sweet and fruity, like a fresh blackberry, but also a little bit earthy from the basil, and a little bit floral as well, and there's like a hint of citrus from the pomelo. This is such a unique, pretty scent, you guys. I love this one so, so much. And I think I love this one because it's so unique. Like a mix of a blackberry and a citrus. I never really saw that in any of the other fragrances that I have. And I just really, really love it. I also love like the earthiness that comes from the basil as well. I feel like it grounds it a little bit more and it just makes it more unique. And I love this one so much. This to me is like a Pocahontas kind of scent, which I think I explained in the Princess video that's going to be coming out soon. Like this just smells like what Pocahontas would wear. It's sweet, but it's earthy. It reminds me of like a forest where you're walking through it and you're picking fresh blackberries and fresh citrus fruits. So that's blackberry and basil. The next one is another one of my absolute favorites. This one's peach Bellini. Notes of succulent peach, sparkling prosecco, and sweet orange. This one I feel like is definitely more of an orange scent than it is a peach scent. It's very, very fruity, a little bit sparkly, but definitely more fruity than anything. There's definitely a little bit more orange than the peach. I would say it's about 50% orange, 40% peach, and then 10% of the bubbliness. It's a great everyday spring scent if you're into peach and orange, and it just smells so pretty. I love this one so, so much. I pair it with Calypso Clementine, which I love Calypso Clementine as well. I think I forgot to add that one in here, but let's just go ahead and mention it as like an honorable mention because I just love that one as well. But Calypso Clementine, I love pairing it with 1,000 Wishes. I love pairing with pretty much only like any citrusy scent. I feel like it works really, really well with a lot of citrusy scents and a lot of peach scents as well. So that is Peach Bellini. And my last favorite, which I definitely love, love, love this one so, so much. It's a new favorite, actually. This one is Pistachio Glaze. Notes of pistachio creme, toasted vanilla, and sugared patchouli. This one, you guys, this one took me by surprise. I thought that it was going to smell like a generic nutty pistachio, but no. This one has a lactonic vanilla note to it, which makes it smell like pistachio ice cream. Definitely more creamy. The notes are blended together very, very well. It's not a harsh pistachio. It's still nutty, but it's not super, super harsh. The notes blend very well together. I don't really get any patchouli in here. I just get the toasted vanilla, like the lactonic vanilla note, and the pistachio, which again, this makes it smell like pistachio ice cream. It just smells so, so good, you guys. This one's so good. I definitely plan on picking a lot of backups of this one because I just love it so, so much. I feel like this one can also be an all year round scent. So if you are looking for a good pistachio scent, this one I definitely recommend. So that is Pistachio Glaze. So that was all the fragrances I had for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing my top 15 fragrances for spring. I love so many other spring fragrances as well, but those were just like the top 15. I actually love all my fragrances in my collection, you guys. If I did not love them, I probably wouldn't have them. And yeah, again, let me know your advice for having cats because again, like I don't know what I'm doing here. And she's actually stretching right now. Picking her up. She is very, very sweet. And I just don't know what to do with her. So I think I'm going to just stay up for the rest of the night and then put her out in the morning and then feed her. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. Oh, her eyes are so pretty. She's so sleepy. Um, so I think that's what I'm gonna do. But again, please let me know if you guys have any advice for like a new cat owner, like for temporary, like a temporary cat owner. And then let me know what you guys' top favorite spring fragrances are as well. As I said before, I love all my spring fragrances. So anyways, hope you guys have a beautiful day, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.